Shalom to the nation of Israel. This is Barazal coming in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and to the hopeful elect pushing his word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. So this lesson, basically it's gonna be titled Faith Without Works is Dead, right? So we're gonna start off in James, and it's gonna be quick but important. James 2:17. Slakia. Even so, faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. So it's good to believe, to believe in Yahweh Shem El Shai, believe that you're Israelite, right? And think about it, that's a lot of the 2/3. A lot of them believe that they're Israelites, they believe the name Yahweh Shai, but they're not doing anything about it, They're not putting any work to what they believe in, right? If they really, and it really goes back to how much do they really believe, right? But they believe, a lot of them believe in the name, but they're not in the truth. They're not putting in work. They're not doing any of those things, right? So that's why it says right here is dead, being alone, right? So you need the works. You need to be putting in action. You need to prove to Yahweh Shem Shai that you actually truly believe, right? So now we're going to go to verse 20. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? So if you don't have the works with that faith that you have, it's dead. So basically, you don't believe. You see that? So that's kind of like what I just said. So those 2/3 really don't believe because they're not applying the work. Right? Most High already has a system to weed out people, Let me go to 24. Ye see then how that by works a man is justified and not by faith only. Right? So I read again. Ye see then how that by works a man is justified and not by faith only. So you see when someone, like, say you're at a job and, the guy believes in the company, he comes in every day on time, he clocks in every time, make sure he cleans up his mess and everything like that. But then, that's just what he believes in the company, the message the company has. But then he puts in work too. When it's time to work, he's putting in work. He's getting shit done, right? He's even doing extra stuff, right? That's the type of person he is, right? But because of the works he's putting in, that's why he's justified, right? And you go to the word justified.
Strong's G 1344. Dikaiao.
Dikaiao. To render righteous or such he ought to be, to show, exhibit, evince, one to be righteous, such as he is and wishes himself to be considered, to declare, pronounce, one to be just, righteous, or just as he ought to be. So he's declared to be righteous, right? And the boss comes like, look, see, this guy, he did a good job this month, blah, 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 blah. We're giving him a reward, right? Because he believes in the company and he put in the work to show that he believes in the company, right? And that's what it says, and not by faith only. So you can't just have faith. You have to have both. You can't have one without the other. They come hand in hand. Because you don't have one, you basically, if you don't have one, you don't have anything. Because like we read in, right here, or was it 17? Even so, faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. So it's dead. So you basically have nothing. So you need both. It's like starting an engine, right, for a car. You can't have one piece. Like, all the things need to be working together. Right? So now we're going to go to... Oh, Slack, there's one more. And we go verse 26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. There you go. There you go. Like you just said, they go hand in hand. You can't have a body with no spirit inside of it. The body's dead. Right? And vice versa. Right? Right? The spirit needs a body and the body needs a spirit. Just like the faith needs works and the works needs faith. So now we're going to go to Jeremiah. And if you truly believe, you're going to put in work. So like, yeah, you're going to put in the work, to according to your portion. But you're going to put in work because you believe. Jeremiah 17:7. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord Yahweh and whose hope the Lord is. Right? So if you truly trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and your hope is truly in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you're going to put in that work. Because to trust someone, you have to believe in them, right? Like if you played sports, you have the captain of the team, you guys are going in a game, whatever, you trust what he's going to tell you to do is right because you believe in him. You believe that he knows what he's doing, right? So since you believe in him, you're going to do what he tells you to do with 100% zeal, Right, so we're going to go to Matthew. Like I said, this is just be a quick one. But you need to understand, if you say you believe in the truth and everything like that, and you're not really doing anything about it, then you don't really believe. And your faith is dead. But you also can't be saved just by works also, right? Just because you did all this stuff, right? Let's say you brought in so many brothers into truth, so many videos you've done, just because you did that doesn't mean you're going to be saved, right? So just works alone won't save you also, right? Just to make that clear. You need both. Matthew 12:50. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother, right? So that Yahushua said, if you do the will of his Father that's in heaven, he's going to treat you like one of his kin, right? And he's coming back to save his kin. So if you do what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua tells you to do, right? You believe, you put in the work to the best of your ability, you're good, right? So it's very simple, but not easy, right? Because we're also fighting the flesh, we're fighting this wicked kingdom, but this place is done, man. This place is done. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is turning things up, right? So we have to turn up even more. So I hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. Double blessings and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Death and destruction to the 2/3. Kwam Yasharallah. Abad Babal. Shalom.